All right, so today we're going to talk about this new project that we've got. As you can see, it's called a mini booklet. We're going to be taking a 2-page InDesign document and turning that 2 pages into a 16-page mini booklet. So let's first kind of talk about what the idea here is. You have been tasked with creating a short story booklet using your skills and knowledge of the Adobe programs. The story will be laid out using InDesign, but other programs like Photoshop and Illustrator can be used to create and manipulate graphics to support your story. Your job as the book designer is to create the written content, develop a font and formatting scheme, create a color scheme, and create and source graphics to support that written content. So, ideas, right? These are just some things I jotted down. If you've got another idea and you want to run with it, I'm more than willing to entertain that idea as long as you come up with the needed content. But short stories, comics, recipes, about me, so maybe you do a little about me book, a flip book portfolio. You could do for this class, you could do a photography booklet, you could do one for AP art, you could do a book of famous actors or famous people that you want to highlight. So if you're into maybe the NFL or NBA or college sports, you could go ahead and create, find 6 players and highlight them and tell me about their stats. You could do a book of important things, maybe places you want to travel in the world, have it be a countdown or something like that. But you're going to be you're going to be tasked with creating that storyline there. As you can see, I've kind of broken down the point values and where content should be in the pages, but you've got a front cover, you've got a blank page, you've got some author info, and then the content kind of fills in there. And then we kind of work our way through it. Each thing's kind of worth 5 points. It gets us up to about 85 points possible for the assignment. You're also going to have some other grading elements that are on there. The grading elements such as font, color scheme, content and spelling, layout, design elements, overall effort. At this point, we should definitely be able to think about the design principles. We'll probably use styles to create this document as well, right? If we got 16 different pages being done here, we probably want to use a character style and a paragraph style and an object style so that when we start placing things, everything comes together and it becomes this very cohesive booklet. Down below here on the bottom of this document, I've got a quick layout of kind of how the book's going to be put together. This over here on the left is page 1. This is page 2 in our InDesign document. So if we jump over here really quick to InDesign and we go to the top portion, this is the actual file you'll be working with. It is saved on the P drive for you, but we shouldn't be in this file today. Today is a day to develop our content, our storyline, that type of stuff. But you can kind of see how it all is going to come together. Things will have to be rotated, placed in different positions. We got layers we're going to be working with here. So I will go through this document more in depth on Tuesday when I'm back in class. So really today, what I want you to focus on is to get a Google Doc open and come up with what your story idea is going to be. And then start jotting down some ideas with it. I'd maybe kind of create a little timeline in my Google Doc. Page 1, front cover. This is what I want to find for it. Page 2 is going to be blank, so I don't need to write anything there. Page 3, I could type in my author info, so I can copy and paste that over. Page 4, all right, so here's where we kind of start the actual book process. If I'm going to do one on a sport, like an athlete or something like that, maybe page 4, since that's going to be on the left of the book here, right down here in the document, that'd be page 4. I could go ahead and find a picture that goes with that athlete. So, and I would write down, find picture of so-and-so. Page 5 will be that person's stats. So then I go into the Google and I get their stats and I paste it in there the way I want it to look. And then I repeat that process throughout the rest of the book. So 6, 7 go together, 8, 9 go together, 10, 11 go together, 12, 13 go together, and 14, 15 go together. And then you're onto the last page of the book there. So this could go relatively fast if you can develop your storyline and get your content done. And then on Tuesday when I come back, we'll work on it. Do I think we'll get this project done before spring break comes? Probably not. We'll probably be working on this after when we come back. But we should probably be looking at about a 6 to 8 day timeline to get this book done and develop our content and that type of stuff. So good luck, and I will be back on Tuesday.